want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go hit the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember, the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace. All right, man. Let's talk about the positions that the Lions should attack in 2022 free agent market. Then tomorrow I'll probably do a live. I wanted to get to it today. I didn't just feel like it. I ain't gonna lie. Um, we'll talk about what should be the strategy of a few players, but we just go look at the position depth in free agency this year. So I mean, positions of need. You always can need more on any football team. You always can need more, especially depth and all of that. But it's attack some of the positions that it's a need. When you look first position, real talk is quarterback. Everybody, if you believe in golf, you're an idiot. All right, I don't care what he did in LA. That's in LA. It's here. So obviously you have options here. I mean, you have options up and down. I didn't know Chad Henne was still playing. You had options up and down the market. I mean, obviously you have Tyler Huntley, which is probably going to be coveted on the market. David Blog, I mean, your own free agent, but Huntley probably the most attractive guy here and probably going to get some money, especially, Baltimore might have to pay him because they still ain't paid Lamar Jackson yet. So Tyler Huntley's probably like the most, attractive guy for on the free agent market as a quarterback. You got Jacoby, Jameis, Teddy, Mariota. I mean, you got some guys there, Fitzpatrick. So you got some help. So quarterback, as far as that is that there is some depth there, better than most teams. Then you go to the wide receivers, which I think the depth of the wide receivers in this class this year is great. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't think you have to splurge on a wide receiver. And most of the guys you're probably looking at either gonna be expensive or they injured. All right, or if you're looking for value play, it's so much value in the draft when you talk about Pickens from Georgia, talking about Meacham and Jameson from Alabama, both got knee injuries. I mean, got everything. The kid from Arkansas, Penn State. I think you got a kid from Western Michigan. And these ain't none of the fresh guys. We're talking about Wilson and Oslav and and Drake London. So I mean, really dipping in the trash can is really not worth it at this point. I mean, as the Lions, you got depth. I mean, really, you look at it, you got Trinity Benson that's in, you developing him behind the scenes. You got Amon Ra, who's a number 2 target inside outside. You got bring back you got Josh Reynolds who can stretch the field, and him and Amon Ra form a good 2 punch, just being a good number 2 options. You got Hawkinson inside, got to pay him soon. So you think about that, but then you just need to add a guy. You know what I'm saying? You just need to add the guy that literally gives you everything. You got Amon Ra underneath. You got Wilson Reynolds stretching the field. Whatever Hawkinson is fucking doing, to me, it ain't work. It's not. Excuse my language. It's just they're not utilizing him as he should be utilized, and it's crazy, man. Uh, so whatever he doing, I don't get it. They spend all these high picks on tight ends. Then they ask them to block a lot. I'm not spending a top 10 pick for you to block. They should be really hitting Hawkinson in the seams and on shallow crossing routes and deep crossing routes and posts and corners, line them up inside, outside. They doing a horrible job of scheming for him. And it's through a couple regimes. I mean, even going back to Pettigrew, didn't get the most out of him, didn't get the most out of Ebron. Ebron go to Indianapolis and they figure out, hey, Ebron's not good at catching short and intermediate passes. He good at stretching the field. And that's what Hawkinson hasn't got an opportunity to run through those through the seams and the post and do some of the things that Gronkowski and some other guys have done. So you look at here, man, it's a whole bunch of guys here. It's just to the point where it's it's wherever you want. It's trash here. There's value here. There's injury guys like Michael Gallup here. There's DeAndre Carter, guy who had a solid season for the football team for the Commanders. Tajee Sharp, glue guy. Tavon Austin, never panned out. James Washington is a guy I thought they should have traded for last year, but James Washington could be a target here. I mean, you could go out there and throw Washington out there, and he kind of a deep threat. You know what I'm saying? It kind of give you a complete team. Him and Washington and Reynolds stretch the field, and then Hawkinson and Ma Rob work underneath. That is Raymond, your own guy, kick return type of guy, did good at receiver. D.D. Westbrook guy that came off injuries, big, strong, athletic, a lot of untapped potential if he's still healthy enough. Demir Bird, a slot guy. I mean, Adam Humphries, a slot guy. Marquise Goodwin, a speedster that never lived up to it. Odell got a messed up leg. Knee. Christian Kirk, good speed guy, stretch the field. But that's what he is. He ain't really number one. Your own guy Reynolds, Chris Conley, and so I mean, got some guys here, but really when you look at it, Mike Williams is a number one type of guy, big, strong guy that's gonna go down the field and give you a big target. I mean, had a little injuries, but you are a big receiver, gonna have some injuries. Athletic guy, get down the field. He gonna open it up with Reynolds, and it's gonna open up underneath us. Uh, Swift and everybody else, Hawkinson and Ma Ra. Um, she got some other guys up here. Juju Young has some injuries, can give you some speed on the outside, but really Will Fuller's fast. I mean, Godwin injured, he more of a slot guy. You got enough of them guys because you got Cephas come back slot guy. Cephas ain't nobody on the outside that's gonna dominate. He can do it in spots. So Robinson, Detroit guy, like I said, older. I mean, I just think it's so much value as far as wide receiver, man. I just wouldn't touch nobody as far as paying nobody. I wouldn't even I'm just looking for one big number one guy. If you can land Mike Williams, that's probably the only guy that I really look at. Okay, you look at the other, other positions, a need. You probably look at the defensive line, and like I said before, I mean, a lot of these guys are older, more of edge guys. Dominican Sue stand out. So I mean, really, I think if you do need an upgrade, and if it's really the Brockers position, you need somebody else, Brockers and Nick Williams. You need Levi to step up. But really, playing 3 down linemen, man, they can do better there. They did a better job of stopping the run. Part of that got to do with linebackers, but like I said, you can find big, strong, run stoppers, in the middle. You can find these guys in the draft. So really, I mean, late in the draft, mid in the draft, you look off the edge. You say, well, what's in the edge? You look, you got some older guys, everybody over 30 in this little list besides Dante Fowler just got cut. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney, he bought 29. I mean, William Golston, he more of a 4-3 in or inside. I mean, Solomon Thomas, I really ain't nothing here. How about that? Charles Harris, we got to bring nothing really here. Alex there. Ain't nothing really there, even though he inside line. I don't even need them guys. You look at another position in need is the inside linebacker position. And you look, I don't know whoever Jayden Brown is. Maybe I don't. Here in Tennessee, I don't know. Had a good defense up front. No Jared Davis. It's just hard. These guys, inside linebackers, really good ones, don't really hit the market, bro. So Alex Ogletree still playing. He only 30. I thought he was like 50. So really, really, really good inside guys don't really hit the market a lot. So that's why, inside linebackers should be high on the priority list for the draft. And, you look at cornerback, with, Paramount or Warrior, what else is out there? Older guys, Fuller, Hayden, Gilmore, Chris Harris, Patrick Peterson, Bryce Callahan, the slot. Kevin King got burnt. I mean, Xavier Rose, Jimmy Smith still playing. That's a fucking Desmond King, slot guy from Detroit. I don't know. We got enough. We got AJ Parker as a slot. Unless you want to put Parker on the outside, which he can be on the outside. So really ain't nothing of note there. Honestly, Nevin Lawson, bum. So like I said before, you're probably better off just paying old boy. If you don't pay old boy, it's a whole bunch of suitors for him because all these dudes old. Jason Verrett still playing. So all these guys old. So this is gonna make you seem gonna make him more in demand. So they should have came to an agreement with Amari Warrior last year. I don't care what the money looking like because with this, I don't know what the cornerback class looking like this year, but if it ain't good, man, they gonna have a problem keeping that kid unless they tag him because ain't nothing out there young. Let me look at the safety position overall. Marcus Williams gonna be in demand. Tyrann Mathieu, they probably gonna bring him back. Who knows? Marcus Mays from the Jets. Quadre Diggs, former Lion. At the end of the day, you probably Jabril Pepper still. I probably want to bring back Tracy Walker and add somebody in the draft. So they got some mid-round picks. You probably find somebody good. Jesse Bates is really good. So
I mean, it's one of these positions where you don't break the bank for it, man. You can find good safety play, but if you have, I mean, if you're gonna break the bank, you're gonna break it off the edge defensively. That's just what you're gonna do. It pay inside linebacker solid. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna break it off the bank. You're gonna break it off the edge. So you ain't really paying safeties much money. But if you look throughout the needs that this team need to wrap this video up, really what you actually looking at, and I'm not gonna go into, we can use every, what you actually looking at is you look at the quarterback position, you address that in the draft, be cheaper. I mean, or you dress in the draft, you might look at Huntley, probably maybe look at Mariota. You dress that in the draft unless you have an injury. Look at the wide receiver position. You dress that in the draft with 2 first-round picks, a couple mid-round picks to play with, pick next year to play with. Come up with the best guy. If it's London, if it's Wilson, if it's Slob, if it's one of the injury guy, you know, if you come back with nothing, I'm pretty sure something will still be available in the trade market and free agency. Looking at the defense overall, man, it's really nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's really nothing there. A lot of older players. If I did attack a position defensively, um, it'd probably be the safety position. Or unless I lose a corner, and I lose Marnie. That's the only position I really look at defensively that I'm going to spend cash. All the other positions I probably like spend minimal money on and look for value guy. But I'm gonna spend some cash. I might look at Terrell Edmonds. I might look at Jabril Peppers. No, that's the other Edmonds. I'm thinking about the dude from Buffalo. Maybe look at bringing Quadre Diggs back. But really, I'm probably for the most, for as far as spending big money this year, um, unless some other people come available, I don't really see a lot of big money guys I'm spending this year on. Um, but it's a lot of value plays in there. I think you just go value. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the more guys become available too as the new year league starting cut. You can check out Detroit Lions Talk Players for more videos like this. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Uh, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, link subscription. Twitter's the fast way, and Facebook and Instagram. You got business question, inquiry, response, video request. Hit me up. Financially, want to support the channel? Just thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.